My advice for young people at the age of 25 is to make more mistakes, and don't worry about it. The main thing is, when you fall, get up. I failed the final exam in elementary school 2 times, and failed the high school entrance exam 3 times. When I graduated from university, I started looking for a job and got 30 rejections. So, enjoy the process when you benefit from the lessons that life teaches you at a young age. Just enjoy the show. Between the ages of 30 and 40, you need to think very clearly in order to be as productive as possible in your life's work. 40 to 50 you have to focus on the things you're really good at. But when you are between 50 and 60, invest in young people, because young people can work better than you, so rely on them, help and mentor them, and very soon you will see that they are real professionals. But if you are about 25 years old, don't worry about failures. Every mistake today is a profit in the future. This is a great opportunity for you in the future. There will be a struggle not for knowledge, it will be a struggle for creativity, a struggle for imagination, a struggle for learning. It will be a struggle for non-standard thinking, and if you ask them to think like everyone else, you will have problems automatically. For the last 20 years, people have worked like machines, and in the next 20 years, machines will work like people, so the future is not for knowledge of places, but for wisdom and experience. The past was for knowledge and production, and the future will be for creativity. I think the world will change a lot over the next 30 years. New technologies will change every aspect of our lives. I'm just sure. The world should focus not only on IQ and EQ, the emotional coefficient, but also on LQ, the coefficient of love. Because only when you take care of those who are worse off and those who have succeeded, who are more successful than you have a chance to change this world and create something worthwhile. 15 years ago, the internet was a miracle. Then the internet seemed like something very smart and unreal. But now it still doesn't seem to me, because all the smart ones use the internet. So you should start with a miracle. I made mistakes, many of you may find it funny. I failed the final exam in elementary school 2 times, and I failed the high school entrance exam 3 times. I was trying to get into university, and for that I had to pass the entrance exams. I failed them 3 times. Imagine, I tried to get into university for 3 years, and when I graduated, I started looking for a job and got 30 refusals. I wanted to get a job in the police, but they told me and you're not suitable for us. I even tried to get a job at KFC, then KFC appeared in China. I remember we had 24 people. We went to get a job there. 23 people were accepted, and I was the one who was rejected. And when the 5 of us got a job in the police, 4 were taken and 1 was refused to me. So, I'm used to being rejected. I'm used to getting rejected. Oh, by the way, I told you that I applied to Harvard 10 times, and they refused me there too. I learned a lot from Hollywood movies, especially from the movie Forrest Gump. Do you like Forrest Gump? I adore Forrest. Why? Because he was a simple guy who never gave up. People thought he was stupid, but he knew what he was doing. And I was very upset. That day I was in the States in 2002 or 2003. I wanted to watch this movie so much, but I couldn't access the internet. And yet, when I watched the movie Forrest Gump at my friend's house, I thought, this is the guy that we should all be able to do. Believe in what you are doing. Love it. No matter how people perceive you, be simpler, and I especially like the phrase, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what kind of filling you're going to get, right? I never thought that I would be here to speak to you. I never knew this would happen, but today I did it. I told the people I lived with 15 years ago that we should work hard not for ourselves, but in order to help others become successful. 80% of young people in China can become successful. None of us have rich parents or influential relatives. We don't have any dollars in the bank and connections in the government. We just have to work as a team. For the sake of common success. I worry that today many young people are losing hope, do not set goals and start complaining. In my company, I face this on my own. I know it's not a very pleasant feeling to be rejected by so many people. Because of this, we often get depressed. But it's not forever. Having recovered a little, we understand that there are a lot of opportunities in the world, but how do you look at the world? Are you grasping for opportunities? For example, I was able to see the benefits in Hollywood films and learned a lot from them. When I was young, I always told myself, anything is possible. But now I look at others and see that not everything is possible. Each of us has a lot of our own things that we have to think about. For example, I have to keep an eye on global things. I have to take into account the interests of buyers, the company of employees to shareholders. So if you, no matter what, continue to work hard on your things, you will have a lot of opportunities. There is no missy. It's just that if you don't do anything, everything is impossible. But if you take the first step, at least you will have hope. Just calm down and enjoy the game. There is always a way out. Keep calm and at the same time be ready to attack, because business is a competition and competitions are fun. Business is a struggle. If my competitor loses, I become the winner. And even if I lose later, there will be another winner, right? So business is exciting. I don't think there are many people in the world who have been rejected more than 30 times. My secret is that I never give up. I'm like Forrest Gump, I keep fighting, I keep developing. I never complain, and it doesn't matter whether you are successful or not. I noticed that people who quit our company after making a mistake or failing a project always complain to others and never try to come back to us. They immediately give up. They don't want to make mistakes by telling you there's something wrong with me here, and there's something wrong with me there. They don't understand that this is how life works. A lot of people I talked to at that time about Alipay told me, "This is the most idiotic idea you've ever had." But I said, if people want to use it, I don't care if it's stupid or not. And now 800 million people use Alipay. Back in 1999 and 2000, at the time of Yahoo, many people said, "This Jack is crazy, he does things that people don't need." Venture capitalists will give you money when you work according to the existing American model. Alibaba? This model will never work. They kept repeating it. "This Jack is crazy, he's just crazy." I remember the first time they called me Crazy Jack in Time magazine. I think being crazy is cool. I was crazy, but not stupid. I knew what I was doing, but if we all agreed with me then, if you all believed my idea would work, I wouldn't have a chance. I am very grateful to investors for the money we have managed to raise, and when they earn a lot of money. It's a great honor for me. And I'm proud of it. We are all different, and each of us is unique. So you have to have your own unique way. Nowadays, most people complain a lot. They say I don't have the opportunity. I also complained a lot when I was young and suddenly realized that complaints do not solve any problems. Opportunities are always in those places where people complain. There are many opportunities in this world due to the fact that there are many complaints in it. If you can solve at least one of these complaints, you will get a great opportunity to become successful and help others. That's what I did. So if you want to become an entrepreneur, don't be afraid of difficulties and defeats. Never give up. When we started the business, we had 18 co-owners, including me. And most of these 17 people are my classmates. Now people think these 18 people are the smartest people in China. But we are not the smartest at all, but we just always went to the end. We all graduated from very poor schools. We just all follow the simplest principles of success. We all believe in the future, we are all very optimistic. We learn from mistakes. We never give up. If you are from rich families graduated from prestigious universities, please respect yourself. You have a chance to change this world, and people will say, "You are lucky." Yes, we are very lucky that we made so many mistakes. We had only 19 years to reach today's scale. We've been through so many difficult situations. We have made so many mistakes that people can't even imagine, and for all 19 years, these difficulties have made us very strong.